Many people notice something curious as they get older. The body seems to process energy differently. Foods that once had little effect may suddenly feel heavier. Energy levels may fluctuate more. Weight may change, even when eating habits remain similar. This experience often leads to a common explanation. People say that metabolism simply slows down with age. But the biology behind this process is more complex than it first appears. Because metabolism is not controlled by a single system, it is regulated by an entire network of biological processes involving the brain, hormones, muscles, and cells. To understand how metabolism changes over time, we need to start with a basic question. What exactly is metabolism? Metabolism refers to the chemical processes that allow the body to convert food into usable energy. Every cell in the body performs metabolic reactions. These reactions break down nutrients, generate energy molecules, and build new cellular components. But the brain plays a central role in regulating how this energy is used. One important region involved in metabolic regulation is the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus continuously monitors signals related to energy balance, hormones, nutrient levels, body temperature, fat stores. Using this information, it adjusts hunger signals, metabolic rate, and hormone release. But here's where it gets interesting. Metabolism is not fixed. It changes throughout life. During childhood and adolescence, metabolism is often extremely active. The body is growing rapidly, cells are dividing, tissues are developing, energy demand is high. But as the body reaches adulthood, growth slows and energy demands shift. The body begins focusing more on maintaining existing tissues rather than building new ones. And this leads to an unexpected effect. Total energy expenditure gradually changes across different stages of life. Research in human metabolism has revealed that energy use follows distinct phases. During early childhood, metabolic activity is extremely high. The brain alone consumes enormous amounts of energy as neural networks develop. During adolescence, energy demand remains elevated due to rapid physical growth. But in adulthood, metabolic rate stabilizes. The body reaches a balance between energy intake and energy use. But the brain does something even more complex. It continuously adapts metabolism based on environmental conditions, physical activity, sleep patterns, stress levels, hormone fluctuations. All of these factors influence how the body processes energy. For example, hormones such as thyroid hormones regulate how quickly cells convert nutrients into usable energy. Changes in these hormonal systems can influence metabolic rate. Another important factor is muscle mass. Muscle tissue consumes more energy than many other tissues in the body. When muscle mass decreases, total energy expenditure can also decrease. This is why physical activity can influence long-term metabolic patterns. But metabolism is not only about burning energy, it is also about energy regulation. The body constantly adjusts hunger signals and energy storage to maintain balance. Hormones such as leptin and insulin communicate information about energy availability to the brain. These signals allow the hypothalamus to regulate appetite and metabolic activity. But once you understand how these systems interact, something important becomes clear. Metabolism is not a simple number. It is a dynamic biological system that responds to many different signals. Age, activity, sleep, hormones, nutrition. All of these factors shape how the body uses energy. Your metabolism is constantly adapting to maintain balance within the body. By the way, if you're interested in understanding how the brain and body actually work, this channel explores the science behind those systems. Many everyday changes in health and energy become easier to understand when we examine the biology behind them. And metabolism is one of the most fascinating systems in the human body because it connects every cell, every organ, and every energy signal into a single coordinated system. Vera explains the science behind how the human system works.